Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, King Crucial the Great. This is the Table of Greatness. I am here with your co-host, King Chaos the Great. Welcome to the stage, my brother.
Yo,
How you been, bro? It's been a few days. Time to
yeah,
catch up and lock in. Ready for this craziness?
you know,
So off gate, we got
first thing we got is the
what's this X video? Check that out.
yeah, I'm about to get you straight.
If you haven't already, everyone, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay in touch and up to date with the latest videos and talks with your boys. Man.
Dun dun dun.
All right, let's tap in.
You see it?
Yeah, see, can you hear it?
I don't think there's any audio on this one, sir.
Oh, ain't no
This is
audio needed.
yeah, nah, it's just quick splat.
Ain't no audio needed for that. Uh, what we could do, we could read the title of it.
Yeah,
President.
so yeah, the video caught on video. President Trump terminates ISIS leader in targeted strike. So there goes
Yeah,
the audio right there.
yeah, yeah.
Is it?
That swift and efficient. I'd say that.
Um, in the famous words of my one of my favorite YouTubers, warheads on foreheads.
Warheads on foreheads.
Yes, sir. Also, he also says America's famous for unhealth care, and the reason why we don't have free health care is because of our unhealth care.
Bruh, too much, too much.
Listen, that
That's too much, bro.
shout
That's
out
too much.
to the fat electrician, my favorite
Yeah.
YouTube historian.
Oh man, that's crazy work right there. Yo,
Yeah, that dude is the truth.
next talking point. Or the
Next
first talking
thing.
point, we should say. The judge blocked Trump.
Oh yeah, yeah. So according to the article, oh, wrong button. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So basically, what?
The Washington Post, huh?
Yeah, you know they don't play no games.
You know, that's Jeff Bezos' company.
No comment.
You know, oh, good old boy.
Owners are not operators.
It says after judge blocked Alien Enemies Act, White House claims nearly 300 already deported. Trump quietly invoked the Alien Enemy Act of 1798 on Friday for the first time since World War II to speed up the deportation of alleged gang members. A federal judge stopped him on Saturday. Saturday. A federal a federal judge barred President Trump on Saturday from using a Wartime Powers Act to deport alleged Venezuelan gang members without a hearing, ordering the administration to turn around and any planes that had already left been off. Wait, any planes that had taken off already after the Aliens Enemy Act quietly went into effect. Trump signed a proclamation Friday to deploy aliens. Yes, they keep repeating the same shit. Yeah. So, what do you think about that, bro?
Okay. So basically, my views on the situation are uh, you playing a dirty game. You gotta eat them consequences. Uh, the prisoners are, just dealing with the consequences of their actions, one way or another. Hopefully, all these people are guilty of some sort of crime that violated their privilege of being here. When we know that their place of origin is Venezuela, we who are naturally born Americans have enough trouble with the legal system. So I don't believe I have any position to speak on how this situation is being dealt with. Because the one thing that stands clear to me is that nothing about being mistreated has come up in any case for any of the prisoners, and that will be my only concern in the situation. When they handed them over, were they okay? And according to my understanding, if you legally enter the United States and you're not a citizen, natural born citizen, and you violate certain rules, regulations, or boundaries, you lose the privilege of being here. So, Uncle Donnie's just taking another step to secure the borders and to make sure that those who are not our concern are being handled by those who are responsible for them.
Speaking of Uncle Donnie, White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt claimed immigration officials had arrested nearly 300 Trinidad Aragua terrorists over the weekend and sent them to El Salvador. The country's president, Nayib Bukele, said that 238 members of the transnational Venezuelan gang, TDA, and 23 members of the Salvadorian
Yep.
MS-13 gang had already arrived in El Salvador and were in custody, with a social media responding to the judge ruling that said, oopsie, too late, followed by a laughing emoji. Yo, I feel like, bro, at that point in time, yeah, it is too late, man. What else could you say? Oopsie. You know what you gonna say? Bring them back.
Hey, when Uncle Sam get his hands on you, be happy he will let you go. Try
Yeah,
again next year.
you gonna be like, what? Bring them back, yo. Okay, truck unplug. What you got for us right here?
Well, the next thing there, the link I was looking at is basically just kind of showing a different side of our president.
Is that right? You mean he's not completely amazing? He's not. He's human. Is that what you telling me? You mean there's cracks in the armor? You mean to tell me that he do human shit from time to time?
I mean, I
Let's go through these. Start from number one. Let's go through these. Number one. He says, "Hold on. What's the top? Is that the introduction to the article?" Trump
it says
unplugged.
in
Okay.
public, President Trump is blunt, salty, mean, flattering, and gossipy. In private, he's the same man with an extra dash of profanity and edge. Why it matters? White
Yeah.
House reporter Alex, I can't do that to you, buddy. captures the two Trumps in a series of never before reported moments in his new book, Revenge: The Inside Story of Trump's Return to Power, out Tuesday.
Let's drop
Here's
him
a sneak.
tomorrow. He just got a plug. He just
Yeah,
got a
it
plug on
sounds
the
like you set me up to plug the dude. Uh, I'm going to squash this guy like a bug. So what's up? This guy is writing a book of Trump quotes.
I'm guessing. So that was a quote from Trump in January 2003 to then Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who was gearing up to run against Trump in the GOP presidential primary. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Did he lie? Did he lie, bro? Yo, talk to me. Talk to me. Did he lie? Did he not squash him like a bug for the primary?
I mean, he totally squashed him like a bug.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, I mean, what do you expect? Like this, I, I don't know. This is a
Yeah, I
article.
feel you. It's redundant, and I guess they're just reaching for every corner, every straw they could grasp to where they could paint him in a negative light. And it's cool, I guess when you got the highest office in the land, you're gonna get a lot of rocks thrown at your crown.
Yeah, it's just crazy how it's not getting old.
Oh, it's not gonna get old because the people who don't want him in office have the same political power, if not, more. So his enemies, his combatants, the people who's against him, are literally walking the same halls as him. And look at the next quote. See, and it's so much things that Trump. It's like, yeah, he's a human, man. Like he don't try to be perfect. Even in this next quote, look, he says, if you need a bed to lay down in, there's one on the plane. If you feel sick and you need to lay there, you can lay on it. Just don't tell Melania, I'm sorry, First Lady. I know I messed that up. She doesn't like other women on my bed. A, a joking Trump to Republican Anna Paulina Luna from Florida. While aboard his personal jet in the summer of 2023, Luna was pregnant and not feeling well.
I mean, she shouldn't have been on a plane anyway.
Say that then. All right. And I had before we segue into the next day, because I'm about done with these quotes. We see that they, there's context to all the quotes. It's just the fact that he's willing to say what need to be said in the moment that they're painted in a I don't know. I don't even get the purpose of the article for real. Like we already know Trump is not a political person. He's not a political, let alone a political correct person. You know what I mean? He run politics, but at the end of the day, Trump businessman. And I think that's all we have for that day. So I had wanted to segue with a quote: "A dream can be a distraction as much as it is a goal."
No, let me stop. Yeah, boy, that's definitely true. Um,
I think you know it's just what it is. It's not nothing negative. It's not nothing positive. It's just
just a
what
truth.
is.
That's one of those things. That's just a truth. The difference between what's true and what's the truth, and that, sir, is the truth. What you just spoke. A
Yes.
dream can be just as big of a distraction as it can be a goal. That fewer few words have been truer.
What we got here? The Trump migration is prompting the wealthy to move.
Yeah, man. Listen, I have to see the numbers. They have to find a way to show me the numbers. Rich people buy property outside the United States all the time. When something tragic happens, they come home.
Right.
I don't
Right.
care what you're talking about.
Look
Like,
at Ukraine.
you hear me? I don't care what you've been told, but those people's homes have not been sold. Mhm.
All right. So you say you need to see the numbers on that. Agreed. Because Ukraine was a prime example of Americans having properties in other countries and shit hit the ceiling, and they bring their ass back home.
I mean, anywhere.
All right. What we got next? We skipped past Dave, huh?
Dave. Miss Dave. Let's see.
While you pull that up, I'm gonna read this post that Donald Trump posted. Right. He said the pardons that Sleepy Joe Biden gave to the unselect committee of political thugs and many others are hereby declared void, vacant, and of no further force or effect because of the fact that they were done by auto pen. In other words, Joe Biden did not sign them, but more importantly, he didn't know anything about them. The necessary pardoning documents were not explained to or approved by Biden. He knew nothing about them. The people that did them may have committed a crime. Now, my first initial question would be who was in charge of getting those signatures and sending them out? Because that's crazy work. That's
Um,
technically that's espionage.
I'm trying to figure out why there's no like written guidelines to go by.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I thought this was accurate depiction of Trump today. Press play. Make sure the audio up.
Things like that. Fine, I'll answer your stupid ass question. I feel like you guys keep trying to distract people, but I'm focusing on other things, namely the moon. Yes, I said it, the moon. Can't be distracted. What's going on with the war? What's wrong with the economy? Stop worrying about that. I got that under control. Just focus on space, nigga. The United States of space. Because I ain't stopping at the moon. Write this down. M-A-R-S. Mars, bitches. That's where we are going. Mars. Red rocks. Thought you was my black brother. Why you ask me questions like that? Fine, I'll answer your stupid ass question. I feel like you guys keep trying to distract.
That is one of my favorite Dave Chappelle skits right there, buddy.
Bro was a fucking visionary, dog. Still is, dog.
The
Bro was a
GOAT.
vision. Wait, I was fresh in what? That was high school when them bitches came coming out. Here we are, 2025, and it's literally it was made as a joke, but it's literally reality now. We focused on the moon and Mars right now. Not the moon per se, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Into the next topic, 317. Here we go. Israeli and Gaza. What happened? Oh, Israel strikes Gaza. Wow. Pretty sure there's some peace talk going on.
Mm.
While we waiting for Mr. Chaos to pull up said article, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let us know what you think in the comments.
You said
We should be on 317. First link.
thought we was gonna sit on it.
We about to sit on it right now. 20 minutes in.
Oh, you are a terrorist, boy.
I know it.
It's not a compliment.
Felt like one.
Ooh. That's why I clarified.
All right. So we'll run down these.
No. No.
What happened? There we go. Oh wow. U.S. support for freedom speech is down. Okay, that's crazy. Israel launches. Oh, deadly wave of airstrikes across Gaza after ceasefire talks stall. What that mean? That mean they went to talk, it didn't go through, and went to throwing bombs at the air.
I mean, yeah, basically. But this is the never-ending war.
This is what you was talking about last episode.
Right.
Wow, we should just stay the fuck out that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not surprised at all that the talk stalled.
No. Literally, God said that because you did not hear what I told you you're going to have a son with your wife, Sarah, is what I said. But she thought she was smarter than everybody. And she said, oh, here's my handmaiden. And it'd be like, it's my kid. And then I can bear your son because I'm too old for this. You feel me? And so God, as punishment, said that until the end of days, these two sons of yours shall war.
So it will be. Next we got Trump and Putin calls set for Tuesday. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. So we'll touch back on that after the talk.
That astronauts got made contact. The replacement astronauts made it to the space station. One of the astronauts had a gray alien mask on when they got there. And that was probably the highlight of the entire couple of seconds. The next thing was
Why young men is going MAGA.
Yeah, that's your article, sir.
Say that then. um The battle for the bros. That's what they calling it. Ain't that about to be? All right, let's pull that up. Oh, young men have gone MAGA. Can the left win them back? By the time I landed at LAX, I switched my phone off our airplane mode. Hassan Piker had been streaming for 3 hours. I put on the earbud watch as I fled off the plane. Visible behind them were walls of framed fan art, a cardboard cutout of Bernie Sanders sitting in the cold, and Piker's huge puppy Kaya taking a nap. What's the point of all of this? So, from my perspective, you know, they've gone MAGA because of the policies, man. I think more young people are waking up to the political games of these said senators and dinosaurs in office. So it was clear this last election that the opposing cabinet just didn't have policies, or if they did, they didn't present them to the point to where they were appealing to majority of the Americans. It's simple. There's nothing in that article, if you ask me. But here we go. Topic of the day: Conor McGregor White House comments gets rebuked by the Prime Minister. My bad. I take that back. From the Irish Prime Minister. Even more personal. Irish mixed martial arts fighter Conor McGregor used the St. Patrick's Day visit to President Donald Trump at White House on Monday to criticize Ireland's immigration policies, drawing a rebuke from the country's prime minister. Okay. He said, our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland, McGregor said in the White House press briefing room. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country.
Well,
Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin condemned the comment, and Deputy Prime Minister Simon Harris said McGregor was not in the White House representing Ireland.
uh,
Damn. Conor McGregor's remarks are wrong and do not reflect the spirit of St. Patrick's Day or the views of the people of Ireland, Martin, whose coalition government was reelected last November, said on social media.
man, I salute him for standing up what he believes in and speaking out on a humongous stage. And of course, the leadership of the country would have an issue with the injustices of their country being put on the floor of the Capitol building of another nation. That's just my opinion.
The White House opened itself up to that just because it's like, man, America is built off a bunch of cultures and countries mingled into one. So when one gets the chance or opportunity to stand out, whether it's in a positive or negative light, they're gonna do it. Especially like you said, when they got the stage of the White House. Really, what else would Conor McGregor get up there and say? He got a fight coming up, no. Conor McGregor is a fighter, bro. If it's not about fighting, you don't have the attention of the people. So, you know, Shout out to him. St. Patty's Day didn't look like bro was wearing any green, so
Yeah.
maybe he need to get pinched back to reality. Just throwing that out there. Last topic of the day, right?
Okay.
Check this out.
No, that's two more.
Well,
Yo,
the
this
best
one and
topic.
one more.
I did that one. You're right. The best topic, the BlackRock lawsuit. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street asked court to dismiss the lawsuit. Oh, look at my dog. You got that bitch up already. My man. My man. Give me a little scroll down there. I can get into this article.
My bad. Had a puppy difficulty.
Oh, Lord. Dogs taking over the world.
Gotta take care of the pups. Woo. Here you go.
All right. It's BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street asked Texas court late on Monday to dismiss a U.S. lawsuit accusing them of conspiring to decrease coal output, saying allegations were half-baked and untested legal theories. Oof. To find that plaintiffs have stated an antitrust claim on these alleged facts requires contorting the law in a way that will hurt both coal companies and individual investors, the asset manager told the judge, asking court to reject this adventurous attempt to rewrite antitrust law.
I am not totally familiar with antitrust law. I'm gonna have to revisit that topic.
Okay, I just found it interesting that these companies are facing a lawsuit right now, specifically BlackRock, more so.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig into that a little bit, my friend.
A whole, trust me, you're gonna like what you find, my boy. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to the attention, build on that, and we'll come back to that next episode. But what was the last one? Oh, Navy warships deployed to the south border to implement Uncle Donnie's deportation plan. We knew that was gonna happen. Trump ain't playing no games. He told you before he even got in office. First 100 days, he gonna send back so many illegals that this shit will break records, man. He ain't lied yet. A U.S. Navy destroyer designed to intercept ballistic missiles has been deployed to southern border as part of President Trump's push to seal the border and crack down on. Damn, they sending it to the border, bro. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. The USS Gravely, always called the Gravely, set sail on Saturday from Naval Weapons Station in Yorktown in Virginia. The warship previously served in the Middle East, where it was responsible for shooting down missiles fired by Houthi rebels in the Red Sea. Oh man. So yeah, Uncle Donnie doing Uncle Donnie things. Ain't nothing much to see here. What could you do? Whoa, whoa,
What's happening?
whoa. I don't know. All right. So yeah, for the universal laws, the link will be in the description. So let's get into those for the night and start wrapping this thing up. And 1 second, bro. Hmm?
Are you blowing kiss?
I can't stand you, nigga. Okay. The law of totality. Since you are a part of God, you also contain the potential to perform as God.
Reach.
What's said is said. That's one. You got anything to add to that?
I mean, it falls under the same explanation as the law of manifestation. Uh, the creative power is the nothing to something. Your thoughts being basically nothing, and then the product of those thoughts being the something. Us following the directive and or likeness of our creator through that creation or creativeness.
Mm, say that then. So we got the law of dominant desire. That's a good one. A stronger emotion will always dominate a weaker one. Every idea you perceive is the beginning of a manifestation. The strongest emotion will begin to permeate all aspects of your activities. If you are emotionally focused upon the sexual desirability, you may begin to create circumstances in many life areas which will increase the likelihood of a eventual sexual union. So basically, what I get from that is the first sentence. A stronger emotion will always dominate the weaker one. This guy. Yep. Screenshot. I already got you, bro. You already clipped. The
It's,
law of restriction.
oh, like restricting it to the 314 and 15 and leaving 17 alone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nah, not even that though. It says man cannot create anything higher than its own understanding. Society can never get any better than the level of mankind as a whole. Back to your statement about the greater good. Talk to me. What you got?
Mm, that is more. That's a very loaded law.
Yeah.
That's that law itself is an episode.
I was just thinking that. You want to do that?
Yeah, we almost have to. That's a very angular issue to start with, and then to kind of lay out all the angles. That's going to be a terrible answer.
So the law of restriction.
Yes, because it's going to. All right, so with the law of restriction, we can either focus on the application on um, self control, okay,
Mhm.
or it could be um, of limitations or sacrifice in order to gain blessing or like
We'll build. We'll build. I got you. I got you. But yeah, get your bat ready. Time for the curveball. All right.
I've been waiting for this all night.
Now I've been pondering on this question all day, bro, and I come up with the conclusion that everybody criminals. Well, crucial. What you mean? Everybody criminals. If a law states that ignorance of the law is no excuse, but no one is required to know all the laws, isn't everyone technically guilty of something?
You are not guilty until proven therefore. You you are not labeled a criminal just because you're convicted either.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
criminal is someone who has admittedly committed a crime. I I would definitely bet that the definition of criminal would be someone who admittedly does wrong openly and has no regard for victim.
Okay. So they may not be criminals, but they're guilty.
No, guilty. You're not guilty until proven so. You didn't hear me.
How? Okay. Okay. So you kill someone, but you don't get caught. You're not guilty?
Um, according to the law, no, because you haven't even tried.
Which law? Which law you referring to?
No, I'm just the law, the courts. Like you
I'm
can't.
talking about the universe. I'm
Uh,
talking universal law.
not, but you're talking about murder, right?
Right, right, right,
So
right.
that's
So,
assuming that is a justified homicide.
but you did it.
But if it's a justified homicide, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not a criminal.
It's not about who did it wrong. It's just the fact that who's right or wrong. It's the fact that
You asked the question. I gave you the answer. Justification makes a difference.
okay, okay, okay. I take that one. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And just in case you hit that one out the park, I had one for backup. Here we go. If politicians never keep their promises, what would a politician who promised to break all their promises be the first honest one?
Um, First of all, that individual is a humongous asshole.
Right? Like, nigga, I'm about to make
Uh,
all the promises I make to y'all.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a whole bunch of shit. You're going to love it, okay? But then I'm going to do some totally different,
Oh man.
and you better like it.
But is he honest?
I guess so. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't care about anybody winning.
I don't think he'll get elected, but just the fact that he's willing to sit there and say that, take balls.
I don't know. That one's a little iffy.
Ah.
It's not. It's. There's no way to cut it clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So whatever. I'm still batting 500.
Yeah, he's still over 500. I got one for you next episode though. But with this one, this has been the Table of Greatness. I'm your host, King Crucial the Great, and chilling with King Chaos. Until next time, great people think with greatness.
Somebody go down your ass, boy.
I see.